Hey guys, this is Alex Rivers here. Um, Earlier today, found out that Robin Williams died. He was a really great actor, but at the same time, I personally never knew the guy. So I don't know if he was anything like the characters he portrayed, but if he was, then he was a really nice man. He seemed nice. Um, in light of this, uh, I felt like I would make a video talking about it rather than just updating you on my constant insomnia. But uh, it's really sad. But the other thing I wanted to tell you about was on a brighter note. I saw the newest episode of Legend of Korra, and that was amazing. Seems like a lot of the things I've seen today, though, involve death. I'm not gonna make any spoilers, but someone dies in it, even though all of you should have seen it already. And if you haven't, go watch it. But yeah, the big issue of it is uh, just that there was a lot of times where a little logic would have saved people, and it seems like the writers just expected you to kind of ignore that logic. Like when the person dies, for instance, um, they could have stopped that because when they well, if I say any, I'm in a weird predicament. I don't want to say any spoilers, but in order to really talk about it, okay, you know what? Spoiler alert. If you're going to watch this video, just leave the room now. Don't watch it. But like when Zahir's like gang and all them, like when he left the waterbender and the lava bender to fight Bolin and Mako, or I forgot what his name is. Doesn't Mako lightning bend? Why couldn't he just like zap the woman's arms and her just fall to the ground? That would have taken at least her out. Now I'm not saying that they could have beaten the lava bender because by himself that guy is just, I'm pretty sure he's just insanely powerful even just by himself. But it's like it seems like that they would have stood a better chance had they done that. And then they turn around and Bolin jumps in a pool of water. How dumb is that? You haven't incapacitated the waterbender yet, but you're jumping into the pool of water. That's just Bolin. I mean, I guess that's something his character would do, so it makes sense for him, but still. I also saw uh, the last Adventure Time, and uh, it's really, really awesome. Or at least, as far as I know, it's the last. I'm gonna have to check later and make sure, but um, I think the newest one I've seen is the one where they've got the giant tree ant come to life and attack the Candy Kingdom, and Colonel Candy Corn. It was my favorite scene. He just flies through the air with the greatest of ease. The daring young old corn on the flying cannon ease. Um, but that was pretty funny. And of course, the little whatever were those like cream puffs? I don't know. The little cream puffs that were with him, of course, immediately get disintegrated, and then they just sit there and they're just like, um, just like immediately when the episode starts, root beer guy's dead, and you really don't get an explanation for what happened, what killed him, and that made me sad because he's kind of like a hilarious character. Like he's just absent-mindedly stumbling through life as a rider that somehow becomes the royal guard. And I found out that they got rid of him because they wanted to keep the banana guards useless. They felt that having him around would make it where the banana guards would have to become useful because he was leading them. And I feel like they could have found a way. They could have made it where, like, no matter his best efforts, he couldn't make them useful. Something like that. And he would ultimately be the one that would have to deal with everything they did with that setup, and we'd get more root beer guy. And it's kind of like a win-win scenario. But then, what I'm really looking forward to is the new Doctor Who, though. That will be the thing that's just like, oh my god. I've been waiting on it for so long. I want to see how Peter Capaldi does. Ah! Peter Capaldi. Peter Capaldi. Peter Capaldi. Peter Capaldi. Peter